Peace, love, and black empowerment. Welcome back to Mile High News, family. We are in the beautiful Unity community. Welcome back. And if you want to donate and support this venture, where we are creating a Black Wall Street, please go to $ Unity Community 2021 on Cash App. Peace. Peace, love, and black empowerment. You are now tuned into Mile High News, Denver's first station for news and entertainment that is for us and by us. With your host, Noble Turner, Chairman Sekou, and General Sister Amelie Queen. Welcome. Peace, love, and black empowerment. Welcome back to Mile High News, family. This is season 2, episode number 17, because last week Facebook was hating on our live, so we just gonna name it 17. It's really 18, but it's 17. And I can't stand you, Facebook. I can't stand you. I'm just gonna start it out and say I can't stand you. But as usual, I just want to thank all of our donators, our supporters, for Mile High News and Unity Community. And yes, we love y'all, family. And we just had the Unity Community Co-op, the first annual celebration and opening of that. So we're definitely, let's get that ahead. And for the family who didn't see it, check it on out.
Selling the herbs, I like to do this little herb rhyme that I've been doing for years, if I can remember it. And just bear with me if I forget some of it. It go like this. A couple years ago, was always getting sick. Woo! Chronic fatigue, my brother, but I ran into this witty herbalist. She said, how about some tea, my brother? Took a look, what am I supposed to do with this? It's just some leaves, my brother. But she brewed the tea and put it to my lips. Energy, my brother. Energy release, I can breathe, my brother. Now my heart can beat, I can breathe, my brother. I'm at ease, my brother. I was just a piece, now I'm whole. Guess you can say that I'm at peace, my brother. Now I study the herbs and I can't cease, my brother. I want remedies for every disease, from the west to the east. Every plant from the land to the seas. Allergies, you finna sneeze. We got nettles for that and other antihistamine plants to remedy that. Skull cap for the nerves in my medicine bag. Your doctor can't fix what my medicine can. You looking at me like you never heard of this, man. But once you try me, you be looking for the herbalist, man. We got the herb for the turbulence in the palm of our hand, and the pills that be hurting us, it's a part of the plan, and the bills that be killing us, side effects that be killing us. Yellow dot, come free, Damiana. Woo! All herbs I sell, lavender, lemon balm, kava. Yeah, all good as well. Angelica, burdock, and rhodiola. All great for the nerves. Angelica, burdock, and rhodiola. I already said those words. Skull cap, passion flower, and eleuthero. All great for the nerves. I'm getting lost in this rap. Anyway, let me go back. A couple years ago, my teacher went to Mexico. My teacher, the professional, the best you know, the type to bless you with the basil, not a vegetable. She said, believe with all your heart, not a decimal. Now with the herbals, man, I'm colder than an Eskimo. Hit the mountain range and pick the herbs on. I can't remember the rest. Anyway. Yeah.
I've been doing stuff out here for over a decade. When I came up here to make an announcement, if everybody didn't know, we started the Garvey Day about 7 years ago. So everybody that wants to be included in the Garvey Day, please, let's get back, let's get it going. Let's rock.
Yeah, peace. kind of colliding with times, but we do it on Saturdays in City Park. We're gonna move it around and all that good stuff, but this year we're just keeping it in one place. So we do it every Saturday from 3 to 7 o'clock. You can make it. It's a potluck and all that good stuff, but what the thing is that we actually provide a lot of stuff for the babies. So like last week we had free Chipotle. The week before that we was doing King Supers and things of that nature. So we get sponsors each week between the Culture Collective and me and my wife's organization. My wife's not here, but the Culture Brigade. We got the Culture Drum Circle. Please come out when you get a chance. We rocking it all the way to September 4th. Last drum circle we're doing, Botanic Gardens, India Irie. Be there.
We can do continuously to create economic power for our people, and this is where it starts. You know, so like my cousin was saying, man, this is so professional and it looks great. And not to saying that y'all wouldn't be professional, but this is more than what we thought it was going to be. We thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. So yeah, definitely, fam. Yeah, we had a great time. I want to give a shout out to all of our vendors, Live Lavish, Immuna Soaps and Essentials, our brother Montague Connolly, and yeah, man, it was something that I have been wanting to do for a long time here, you know, and you know how I started off doing this before Unity Community, that dream and everything before the land. I always wanted a center where we can come together and, you know what I'm saying, spend our money and create empowerment. You know what I'm saying? If we can't do that, if we can't build our own cities and communities, and let's at least start off Denver, let's at least start off by doing this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm actually seeing a lot of people who are doing this now, and I'm not the one to hate. Please do that. You know what I'm saying? I want, you know, somebody every weekend that comes up, I want people in our people in Denver to be like, well, okay, well, I can go down here and get that, and I can go down here and get this, and it's all black owned, you know, because that's how it should be. And that's what's going to help this city out. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to us being empowered, you know, Denver, we really need help doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I was really pleasantly surprised about the turnout that we had. You know, as y'all seen in the video, we had a lot of people come out, and, you know, we had a lot of people spending with our own. And man, I almost shed a tear, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only a few times that I see that. And the last time, I mean, the only time is really Juneteenth, and then we have something called the Black Arts Festival down here in Denver. And, you know, we are definitely putting together, our sister Bianca here, she's going to be putting together with others, they'll be putting together the Marcus Garvey Day, so we will definitely be advertising that. That's going to be in August, so y'all look out for that too. Definitely, we're going to be telling you much more about how it goes down. If you don't know who Marcus Garvey is, go do some research, and before his birthday comes up, then you'll be ready, because it's kind of sad if you don't. And it's really true. A lot of people don't know about Marcus Garvey, and it shouldn't be like that. We need to get our own spaces so we can teach our history about our great heroes. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Garvey was a hero, man. He wasn't just an activist. He was a real life hero. This guy. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot, but that's up to you to look and research what he has did and what he did. So definitely, I just want to send a shout out again to all our participants that and vendors that did the Unity Community Co-op, and man, we loved it so much. We doing it again. So stay tuned. Look out for that. It's coming July 17th. Same spot. The time is going to be different, though. It's going to be from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And yeah, come on out again, family. Let's do this again. Like I'm getting tired of these 1 year events, man. We should not have that. That is just so stupid that they make money 365 days of the year off of us, and we only make it 2-3 days out of the year. Like, come on, man. That doesn't make sense, And if it doesn't make sense, it's a lie. So we're going off of a lie. So we got to change that, fam. So definitely next up, we got our Sister Melly Queen in the house. Sister Melly Queen.
Thank you, Brother Noble. Peace and power, family. First of all, I would like to say salute to Brother Noble, Sister Mo, Chairman Sekou, Sister Bianca, Brother Eric, all of our family, Mama Barbara, all our family in Colorado with the Unity Community Co-op initiative. Y'all had a great success. Congratulations. Yes, thank you. We need more of that. I loved it. Oh my goodness. Thank you all for doing that for us. Congratulations to the Unity Community Co-op. Much more success. Salute to all our political prisoners and our POWs and our elder comrades that are in confinement. They are still being held hostage. Our outrage needs to be louder, family. We need to do more for our family. We've let them down. We need to do more. Salute to all black media platforms and our brothers and sisters that keep spreading the truth to us. I want to say salute to the Republic of New Africa and to President Samayat and to Vice President Mama Ayo. The Republic of New Africa is the black nation that we need to support. Our black nation is our international voice. Family, we are at a critical point in our lives. Like I said, we keep on, playing these games and doing these, we keep playing these games with them. They gave us this Juneteenth holiday, y'all all ecstatic and acting crazy and like it's a real triumph. We need to do better for our family, people. We have so much more to offer our people. We have so much more to offer our children. Everything. Our children deserve more. Our children deserve so much more. Why do we have to keep being the ones that are the ones that underfoot? Why do we have to keep being the ones that are not doing what we need to do to make sure that our children have what they need in the future? Family, I love y'all. I don't know what y'all see, but let me tell y'all one thing. We got to keep pushing forward and keep coming together. I know it's a lot of us that's hurt right now. A lot of us that have family issues that we got to, we got to work on. We got to work on it. This is our time to shine, family, and we got to fix our families and fix our communities and fix our nation. The resurrection of our nation. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Family, keep pushing forward. Training, work, study. We gonna get this. I don't care what you say. It's gonna turn around. But we got to be the ones that make this turnaround. We got to be the ones that save us. I love y'all. Keep pushing forward. All power to the people. Black power.
Thank you, Sister Belly Queen. Definitely, we got to stay on it. And next up, we have our Sister Bianca. And let me tell you about this sister here, family. She is amazing. She helped out in the co-op, and she brought most of the vendors, you know. She is a chairwoman of Unity Community. She's going to be, joining up in the ranks once we leave and take this thing to Georgia. So I really appreciate this sister here. You are amazing, sister, and I thank you so much for all that you're doing and have done. So, Sister Bianca. Sister B.
First and foremost, I am very honored, very, very honored to even be surrounded by such conscious-minded and pro-Black-minded people. And so, of course, I'm looking forward to definitely keeping going what you have already started with your blood, sweat, and tears, and you and Sister Monique's blood, sweat, and tears is
I tell you.
And this is the birth of this, but definitely it takes a village to raise any child and any of our babies, even as far as move-wise, as far as career move-wise or anything like that. It still takes that type of support. So thank you. I really, really appreciate that. What I'd like to talk about is self-reliancy this evening. And when I'm saying self-reliancy, I'm not necessarily talking about self-reliancy, which both self-reliancies is important, but self-reliancy for us as a people. We have to make capitalism uncomfortable, period. We have to make racism uncomfortable. The only way that you can do that anyway is economically. There is no other way. You can holler and scream all day about how you want justice and this and that, but we as a people have to demand that from ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And the only way you can do that is, like I'm saying, economically. And so when we look into things that we could be spending our money on, like like the co-op, having that more on a weekly basis, or even establishing something like a, one-stop shop.
I bought an air fryer.
Yes, right. One-stop shop for our people. A part of the reasons why I feel like it's important for us to have self-reliancy is because the economic, like Brother Noble was saying, we only spend with ourselves like 2 times out of the year. The rest of our money is going directly to them. So that being said, we can start by growing our own food, our fruits and vegetables. I started it, and you don't have to do something big. You don't have to own a plot. You can start small. I have a few plants growing in my home. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm starting off small right now. And once I develop more, I plan on selling my surplus and bartering and trading like that within my own community. So it's definitely important for us to look into, simple things, growing tomatoes, your herbs and spices, vegetables, definitely vegetables. But your fruits, you can grow those easily within your home, but they're not as big. Either way, just, looking into those types of things, and fish as well. You can start your own little fish farm within your home, having a few 100-gallon tanks around. And it can start off very simple like that. But just being able to have that self-reliancy that if this government decides to say, well, if we want to make COVID vaccines mandatory for you to receive any type of food or food assistance or any, you have to be able to know that you have an option. You know, a lot of people are running around in this rat wheel and they don't even realize it because they only realize they get dizzy here and there. But in all actuality, it's a rat race. And as long as they keep you running, you have no time to do for yourself. So that you're always reliant. We have to learn about sewing our own clothes. We don't have to hop up and go and hop up and buy all this stuff. Consumerism is what keeps capitalism going. So if you're able to go to people that you know or community members that you know, such as my Aunt Glore, Little Kings and Queens, who tailor clothes, and also she's a seamstress, you know, just knowing how to sew. Simple things. Quilting classes. A lot of women don't think that they need them. It's okay. We had a whole year where you weren't really doing anything anyway because you were sitting in the house. You could, you know, I mean, it's simple things like that, you know, learning how to sew. It's essential. You have to have sustainability. Sustainability is the most important thing. So these are the things that we need to look into, even pushing our children's education into. And educating them in trades instead of trying to get them hooked in. Now, I'm not going to judge anybody who sends their children to college. However, it's the first financial setup for them. They come out to debt, you know. Either way, to each their own. I think trade school is much better because a child gets to have a way of making income for the rest of their life, no matter where they live. Everybody has a part to play, and it's key that we stick to it at this point. That's all I got right now, and stay tuned for the Vendors Expo coming up in July 17th. Also, shout out to Brother James Chapman. He's looking for volunteers. Young artists, definitely, this is your year to make an impact on the Black Arts Festival. He's creating a mural over at the Park Hill Golf Course. If you want to volunteer to come and put your piece in history, get in touch with him. James Chapman. That is all for me. Peace.
All right. That's right, fam. Definitely, we have to keep this going, you know. It's like I was talking to an elder brother the other day, man. He said, it's something happening, you know. And he said, it's something different from what they were going through with the civil rights movement. Like, it's a movement of knowledge coming up. And I can see it, you know. Some people, whatever. They're going to be them and whatever, but you know, there is a massive awakening that I'm seeing, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm going to join the 19 families with the who purchased 95 acres, and they have what is called the Black Economic Fund and the Black Excellence Fund, and you know you guys will see all that in the future. But you know, I want to be around that. You know what I'm saying? And even though it's happening slowly but surely here in Colorado, I want to be a part of that too. So, you know what I'm saying? It just needs to, if you feel it happening to you, if you catching the spirit of Black empowerment, share it. Share it with people. Let people know who Marcus Garvey is. Let people know about our ancestors, fam, because, you know, they are talking through us. You know what I'm saying? They are calling out, like, we need to, y'all need to get y'all stuff together because maybe they see something that we don't, fam, coming up in the future. to where it's going to take us to be together, to make it through, you know? We are so comfortable in uncomfortability, and not just here in Colorado, in a lot of other places, you know what I'm saying? It's going to come that time frame where we're going to be to ourselves, and there's going to be nobody but us. So, you know what I'm saying? I really think that we need to get some practice in of doing that right now. And, you know, and even just me, I just love being around my people, family. You know what I'm saying? Even though we crazy as hell and sometimes, you know, stuff go crazy, especially when, you know, whatever. But, you know, is it better than what we've been through? Is it better than going into, you know what I'm saying, Ku Klux Klanville, or, you know what I'm saying, being 4 or 5% black in the city or something, you know?
Right.
Is it better than that? You know? I feel that when we do unite, that's when, after that happens, that's when we got to start working on ourselves, you know? Once we're comfortable in that space, then that's when we need to work on, like, hey, you know, the family situations and just everything. We got a lot of problems, man. We got a lot of problems. But, you know, our major problem is that we don't have anything to ourselves. We don't own or control or operate anything. Well, we might operate it. They'll get us to operate some shit, but we don't own and control nothing. That's why we don't have any respect, family. And as soon as we get to seeing that, I swear, man, as soon as we see that fact and change it, you watch how we change our whole trajectory in our future. You know what I'm saying? So don't get me caught talking all night. We got our brother Sekou in Sekou's corner, our general, Brother Sekou.
First of all, it feels good to be here and be in the presence of such distinguished ladies and gentlemen, such as Sister Bianca and Melly Queen, and Monique and Sister Barbara R3 and our leader, the one that's going to get us all license plate numbers, Brother Turner. Brother Turner, yeah. Guarantee you that no matter what, he don't want to be the leader, but we got to make sure that if he get caught up, we got to break him out.
We don't protect our leaders. I don't want to be the leader. Kill me. This is what I'm trying to.
As you can see, we have a leaderless organization. Ain't nobody like us.
I don't want to do nothing but sit on the man. I'm a simple brother. All I want to do is sit on. I'm sorry, say good.
No, it's all right.
Sit on my neck, do some fishing, and you know what I'm saying, just be in my own community. I don't want to be no big boss. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do. I don't care about that shit. Right, go ahead, say good.
All right, you heard it live in living color. You know what I mean? This is called leadership, where we push from behind, so we don't get caught up on a limb. What we want to talk about is logic. And the way we do the things we do they make any sense at all? And why? Why do we keep doing it? All right, if they don't make no sense. Well, the one thing about a habit, that's HABIT, is anytime you do the same thing over and over again, like washing your face and brushing your teeth, after a while it becomes a way of how you do what you do with you when ain't nobody else looking. All right, it becomes a habit. And over time, habits become something that can either be a positive thing or a negative thing. For instance, when we have celebrations, most of the time we don't even know why we're doing it. We just do it because it's a habit. Kind of like Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Knowing ain't no Santa Claus. Knowing that you're getting ready to get broke and overspend, all right, on things that are non-essential and ain't gonna carry much joy after the day is gone, you know, we do it anyway, out of habit. Now, habits are something that it's a conscious struggle to break. Like not doing shit that you know don't make no sense. Like Juneteenth. We've been practicing Juneteenth without white folks for 100 years. 100 years, all right? So we didn't need their approval to do it. We did it anyway.
Right.
We did it anyway. You see, we did it anyway. And it wasn't so much about the day that folks in Texas discovered that they had been working overtime for 2 years without getting paid. But the clarity of the thought was, you didn't get free with Lincoln. So you're not really late because it never happened. You are still under control and management and operation of the capitalist system, which is another word for white privilege and white folks. And the plantation system of slavery was just redesigned and made it more socially acceptable for you to be a co-conspirator to your own whooping and make it digestible. So now, instead of working, can't see in the morning, can't see at night, the law is you work 8 hours and then you get paid time and a half of double time. Okay? Now, for some people, that's a good thing. But then when you look at it, you say, okay, but am I in control of my life? What happens when the job ain't there no more? What do I do then? Well, you're basically a slave to a wage. And you are bidding your physicality and your human spirit out for something called currency or a dollar bill. But then you ask yourself today, because back in slavery, the dollar was backed by gold. It was a gold standard, okay? In 1972, they took the dollar off the gold standard, so it's only backed by a promise to pay more paper that may be worthless. And then in today's world, where everything is online, if you wanted to go get your money from the bank, but the bank is on your phone and they turn down the electricity, where you gonna go to get it? Where's your digital things gonna happen? Well, that's when you call Jaheim, because then he's gonna come and nigger rig this shit. You know what I'm saying? And give you more, that you had before. But the truth is, the only currency that human beings really have is themselves. And we decide what the value of a thing is worth. See? And so part of doing the economic co-ops is creating an economic system that's based on integrity and mutual exchange of goods and services. Okay? So if you want dollars for the jewelry or dollars for the food, then you can do that. Okay? And then you might be able to come to an event and put in some work and get food for free. But there's an exchange. You can't get something for nothing. But you're the currency. We create the economic system. It's nothing divine about money. It's neither good nor bad. It's how you use it and for what reason. See? That's going to impact more people than yourself. Okay, so we keep on working on this thing, all right? So the less bullshit and more tangible stuff that we do, like Marcus Garvey, that's something to celebrate. That was a success story that was built out of nothing but an idea. And we took that idea, we grabbed a hold to it, and we worked with that. 1 million people plus was a part of that organization. It was worldwide, and Marcus Garvey never touched the soil with his feet in Africa. Never. Never. Now, come on, y'all. If you can do that and not even go there, what does it say about your creative genius? See? And so that's why we celebrate Marcus Garvey, because he had the largest worldwide membership, paying dues, membership, stock in the game.
And actually did something with it.
All right.
NAACP.
That was fundamental. And you can't get past that. And they hide
Advancement of
those
other people. How you
stories.
advance up?
They hide those stories. I didn't know nothing about Marcus Garvey till I went to college. And I was like, how did I miss this? See, when I read Malcolm X's autobiography in high school, I still thought he was alive. I said, where's this brother, man? They said, he's dead. I said, how did I miss that? See? But I got the Martin Luther King dream thing. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely
I got that. You know what I mean? So, as Malcolm said, if it's good for white folks, it's not good for you. You need more information. And in the age of information, there ain't nothing we can't find out about. Kind of thing. And with these youngsters dominating, like Jaheem, the technology and mastering it, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine because you are going to get it. One way or another, you're going to get it. Now, the question is, how you going to handle it? How you going to handle it? All right? And so that's why we do what we do here at Mile High News. We're going to give you the information, whether you want it or not. All right? So you can never say, we didn't do our job doing this black media thing and posting up, you know, for folks, no matter what they do. You know, because, they messed up the live stream and all the rest of that. And if I was white folks, none of you niggas was doing this shit on my plantation, on my watch, nigga, I would shut that shit down too. Because I can't have this.
Well, I hate y'all.
You know what I'm saying? I can't have your win. Y'all win, that means I lose. That's how they look at it.
Fast. Whack.
I look at it like this. If it's good for black people and everybody's on the top of us, as you raise up the bottom, so does the top. So what's good for black people is good for the world. And so it's okay for us to do for ourselves, because in the process we're liberating the world. And you know how they like to imitate us. Mm-hmm. They can't stand it. That's what Black Wall Street was all about. They can't stand us being prosperous, and they are not, because they don't see the relationship that they have with us. And there could be equitable trade. I got something that you want, you got something I want, so hey, come and get some. You know what I'm saying? Come and get some. Once the money hits the table, Jack, ain't no sense in talking about it. You know, here, you want, give me some money here, you can have the clipboard. Fuck it, I can go get another one. I made that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So we have to have a mutual exchange thing to do, and we're doing it. But the key is you have to toil the soil to wake up the ground so it's fertile for the seed. And so there's a lot of ground toiling that we're doing, and it's all about the process of how do you grow a thing. It's like doing a garden. You got to prepare the soil. And our soil is our brain. It has to be rejuvenated, see, into other possibilities and open for new seed. Because the mind is like a parachute. It only works when it's open. You close down, Jack, and you're going to crash and burn. For real. So keep open to the game, all right? Because the game is you and what you do with it and how you make up the rules of engagement and how you play. And with that creative genius liberated, that's what revolution does. It liberates the creative genius in mankind so that it can do whatever it is that it is thinking about doing. That's for the good, for the many, not the few. So in the words of our famous forefathers and the ones who are the organizers of our liberation and unity, only you can prevent forest fires. Burn, baby, burn. Ready for the revolution.
So yeah, definitely, fam. I want to bring out my little boy. We don't give him enough props. He is the major man, the one in charge of all the video editing. I don't know how to do that stuff. So, you know, he's the only one that know how to do it. So come on down, come on up there. I'll let the people let them know what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm on the verge of having a media company that I own myself, but turns out you need a lot of money to do that, so I'm kind of in the starting phases of it. But most of my work you can see on social media, on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube at Heezy Media with 2 3s, not 2 E's. But Jaheim edits too if you need anything edited and chopped and cut the right way, my way.
There's a right down.
Just hit me up on there. I should be cool on Twitter and Instagram at Jaheim Edits. And appreciate that.
All right.
But yeah, fam. I really, there's some times where we can't do Mile High News, and I'm just too busy, but I always try to make time because, Mile High News has opened up the door for so much, for me, and I appreciate y'all, and I thank y'all for all the views and support and everything, fam. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to create a platform to where we can get this word out. You know what I'm saying? And if you know the word, you put the word out, family. We need to build our own. That's the only way we get respect for ourselves. And you see the respect that Black Wall Street had. It's still talked about 100 years later. Why not talk about more? Why not talk about how we did it again? And 100 years from now, they're talking about how we rebuilt it. How we rebuilt it in every state. So I always wanted to shift that focus right back onto that, family. We need to buy land. We need to own land. We need to build communities on those lands. You know what I'm saying?
Unity, community, reconnection section.
Reconnection section, that's right.
Georgia, that's Texas.
Right. Yeah, Freedom Georgia Initiative, you guys, and I'm going to be doing a lot of work coming up soon with my people. Shout out to our sister Renee Walters, who is the president of the Freedom Georgia Initiative. She is a great sister, and she liked my post on Facebook, and she sent me a shout out, and I was starstruck, like, oh my God, she's talking back to me. But I really admire that sister and what she's doing. She really found out that there was a problem, and she went out and got 19 of her other family and friends to start to buy 95 acres and start a community. You know what I'm saying? That's like, and me going there, it's like I'm going to Mecca or something. You know what I'm saying? And, I give that sister a lot of props. And Sister Ashley Scott, I will be there soon. I will see y'all. I'm there for y'all representing. We're going to get it in. And, let's just build something economically fair. It's really what needs to happen. It is really what needs to happen. Like with the co-op center, that is something major for Denver. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I'm leaving it into the great hands of our sister Bianca Connor and others. And, but yeah, that's when I saw that film, I just couldn't believe it. I can't believe people really want this. That's what I'm saying. It's that change coming up. It's that shift. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be so happy to see it. I'll be watching from afar, but we're gonna show y'all something else too. We're gonna show y'all how it really happens. So make sure y'all stay tuned in for that. And we're gonna try to do the Queen's Corner next week. So, yeah, we love y'all, man. We'll see y'all next week, please.
Ready for the rest of it.
$sign Unity Community 2021 if you want to donate on Cash App. Yeah.